Hey guys, what's up? It's Reese from Sprezzatura Cane Corso. It's beautiful out here today, so I thought I'd come out and make another video about Lena. So, basically, because she is pregnant, she gets the red carpet treatment. So usually Lena is kenneled at night because she is a hellhound. And she's very mischievous, and she will kind of rummage through things and get herself in trouble. So I had started crating her at night, and but since she's pregnant, she gets VIP bully bed privileges in my room. Um, and Achilles has he's in the doghouse with her, so he is sleeping downstairs on one of the new round dog beds I purchased from Costco over the weekend. So, yeah, we're doing our best to spoil her and give her the royal treatment because pregnancy is something that gets a little tough. I mean, it's you have times where you can't breathe hardly. You have to be able to kind of move around and get the circulation moving. And so, um, we offer her as much food as she's willing to eat. So she's actually one that gets fed 3 times a day because she gets kind of like snacks in between. Because I want to make sure mama and her babies get all the food, nutrients that they need. And for she's on prenatal vitamins for dogs. I use Alina, stop moving so they can see you. I use Oxymate, and they sell it on Animal. I think it's called AnimalRevival.com. They also send me catalogs in the mail, so I can order like immunizations, just stuff for breeders. So they have. I think it's the best prenatal available for canines in the market right now. It's called Oxymate. So I put all of my pregnant females on that. Um, but yeah, since we're kind of doing the royal treatment thing with her, she's let out on lead and also in the yard multiple times a day. Trying to bond with her, get her comfortable with me, just really just being extremely nosy and present. So when the litter comes, we kind of have that bond, that trusting bond, and um, we can do what we need to do to ensure a good whelping experience without her kind of getting worried or freaking out that I'm being so nosy. Which all of my dogs are super desensitized to that type of stuff anyway. But she's a first-time mother, so I just want to make sure that that bond is definitely there between the two of us. So I don't know about everybody else, everywhere else in the world, but we have these little, almost microscopic little gnat bugs that's hatched out, and it's trillions of them. I mean, you can see them when you're driving down the road. It's so annoying, but if it's a little shaky on my part, it's because I'm trying to avoid these flies. They're so horrible. I don't know. Yeah, yeah, y'all can see them. You can see them. Melina's even looking at them. She's like, what in the world? So I know there's some confusion on the whelping. If it's going to be available, am I going to live stream it? So basically, if we don't end up in the ER, because it's always a possibility, pregnancy and whelping is not an easy thing. So we are hoping and praying for a natural birth. And if it's natural, if we do this naturally and we don't have to go to the vet, it will be live streamed. And you don't have to be on my Patreon to see the whelp, but I will have exclusive content and video of the litter available for my Patreons only, because, you know, it's exclusive and I really have to do something nice for my loyal subscribers and people that want to support me on the Patreon. So, yeah, that I will be doing. She's so beautiful. Look at her. She's so gorgeous. That expression. This litter is so exciting because she's such a nice looking dog. So yeah, we will be live streaming the labor, and let's just say we do end up in the ER due to COVID. Everything is about shut down in Virginia. That's not like necessity. So even the vet offices here, the emergency centers, they're pretty closed up. I mean, they're open, but they come out and they get the dog and you have to wait, and you don't get that like backstage access. So I'll try to get as much of it as I can if we end up in cesarean. But she's a pretty big girl. I mean, she's really big. She's the biggest female I've owned in this breed. And hopefully her bigness and her longness will help her, because those babies have plenty of room to move into the proper positioning for whelping. So she's looking pretty good. Her abdomen is definitely starting to kind of show. And I'm very, very excited about that. She'll be going in a couple of weeks, like I said in my other video, for an x-ray to see how those babies are looking, and possibly based on their gestational age and size, we might book a cesarean. So we just gotta play it by ear, because I mean, Batista is really like, he produces pretty big puppies. They're born pretty big, and he's got huge dogs in his lineage. And Melina's father was one of the largest Corsos that her breeder had ever produced. I mean, 30 inches is a really, really big dog. So I just wanted to come out here and kind of cover those things. And I'll try to, what I'm going to try to do, because it's challenging to go on and on the YouTube studio and answer every individual question, but there are really good questions. So if you watch the Real R&R, we try to do it on Fridays, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Not 9 p.m. Eastern Standard. It's, well, okay, I just put it this way. We are always late. We are always late for our own party. So, you know, we try our best to be 9-ish Eastern Standard Time, or 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So it's our opportunity. We use the platform to just talk about things and kind of cut up with people and answer questions. So if you have a question and you really want me to answer it, that is the best time to do so. Today is my son's birthday. I mentioned it yesterday. He wants to eat crab, so I'm going to try to get out there today, guys, after I finish this video and get it posted up, and find my child some crab. Hopefully some snow crab legs. So that's what we're going to do today. We're going to celebrate his birthday. I'm going to chill out today. But I did want to get out for y'all to really see Melina. She's just settled right in. And I'm just going to be honest. To me in person, she's looking huge. I mean, she's looking pretty big. And she's not even really showing yet. She's such a trim, fit, long, big female. It's really hard to see on camera. But she's definitely, in my opinion, it looks like she may have more than what they saw going on. We'll see. But look at the length of this female. Look at the length. Look at the length. Well, anyway, you guys, I am going to let you guys go. I'm going to look for that crab, see if we can find it. Oh, I wanted to show you guys what my kid did to my mom. I went to Sam's, no, Costco. I think I got this thing from Costco. It was gorgeous, and he crashed his bike into my mom. And then I came out here, and he's like picking up flowers, it's like, I guess they didn't make it through the crash, and he's implanting them back into the mum. And I'm like, Jace, what happened? He goes, oh, I don't know. A couple flowers fell off. But, you know, the reality is he crashed his bike into it. Look at that. Hopefully, let me know if y'all have any tips on fixing this situation, because I don't want to always have the ratchety yard. You know, I do try my best to have at least a decent front yard. It's deer season, so when it gets, well, it's deer season and it's fall, and what happens with our grass is it goes super dormant, and it just gets like muddy out here and just nasty. So my husband, he doesn't cut the grass for that reason, because we have dogs that still need to use the grass when it is winter. So all this will kind of pressed down and mashed down, and hopefully you can see some grass seed there. Maybe that'll make it through the winter, and we'll have some, it'll kind of like replant itself for the spring. But anyway, yeah, my backyard's always ratchety because I have a freaking tree service back there, which is Jade. She's super messy dog. She gets herself muddy. She pulls limbs off the trees. She moves them around. She's always decorating the backyard. And so that backyard is like her bedroom. And I just, you know, I go back there and I pick it up and whatever. But Jade is just, she's a whole hot mess. And nobody does this stuff but her. And so I'm going to try to get some lattice back up. I made the mistake and I purchased wood lattice because I like the way it holds up. But I'm going to have to go get the vinyl lattice now, which I do have that on my side porch, and it has held up. It's a little thinner, but maybe it'll deter her from chewing it. So I'm going to try to get some lattice back up because she finished pulling the lattice down. That we had up. She's so destructive. She's so destructive. She's a straight, just workhorse of a dog, and at the same time, she's gorgeous. But Jade is a piece of work. So, yeah, like I said, I don't like my front to look as ratchety as my back, so I do try to make it look prettier. I gotta get some more mulch. I'm gonna go buy a load of mulch and remulch and weed a little bit. But everything is kind of settled, and it looks really pretty in person to me. And that bare spot over there where that shovel is, I had to move some peonies, so they're dormant. Peonies go kind of dormant in the fall and winter, so when that comes up, I should have me some beautiful, you know, pink peony flowers. So anyway, I'm gonna let you guys go. I will see you guys tomorrow. I missed everybody. It's so nice to be back on YouTube. Leave comments and, you know, like my channel and subscribe. I can see the analytics on my content, and I noticed that I have more people that's watching that's not subscribed than subscribed. I still have my loyal subscribers, but if you like the channel, subscribe, because it's going to get better. We got puppies coming up, and I keep telling you I'm going to let you go, and I'm not, because I have so much more to talk about. So I was telling you guys yesterday about the whelping box. Like, basically, I've been doing a lot of trial and error. And, you know, I could buy a whelping box. I could just go online, order a whelping box system. But first of all, for me, they're not tall enough for me. You only get like 24 inches. And Cane Corso puppies grow up, you know, about 8 weeks, they're like pretty tall. They can just hop over it. So I kind of like to build my own, and I've been kind of experimenting because this is different than the Siberians. When I had Siberians, I had the DuraWhelp box. It was, you know, affordable. It was great. It was sanitary. And so I've been experimenting. So my last litter, what I did was I took a playpen And I kind of built a frame around the bottom to kind of give the bitch, pardon my lingo, my French, but give my female who was whelping privacy, because they do kind of like a den-like environment. And it worked very well, but the playpen wasn't heavy duty enough, because when the puppies got old enough, they were able to kind of push it and misform it and whatever. So I went on Amazon. I ordered a heavy duty playpen. So it's much sturdier than the playpen that I had. Now it's a ratchety playpen, but we won't talk about that. And what I'm going to do, because I don't want to use wood. For me personally, wood is harder to clean up. There's a lot of fluid that comes out of these females when they're giving birth. A lot of fluid. And if it gets on the wood, you can't clean it completely out. And I think it grows bacteria and different things. And I mean, wood whelping boxes will always be a classic thing that most breeders use. But for me, I kind of need simplicity in my life. I need it to be as easy as possible. So I ordered a heavy duty playpen. It extends out to 40, like to 48 by 48, but you can have it go oblong as well. And it will go in my dining room, because I like to sleep on my couch and be right there with my babies. Melina's hot, so she's gonna lay down. So I ordered that. I ordered a 2-piece, I guess it's like a whelping quilt. So it's like waterproof and easy to clean and stuff like that. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take that playpen and I'm going to come up with a frame for the bottom. I want the frame that kind of holds the shape and gives the female privacy to be more of a harder, sturdy but taller material. And so I'm going to experiment with different types of plastics, like heavy duty plastics. I may even try to find a raised like garden bed, because people do use those. But anyway, enough rambling from me. I am going to build this thing, and I'm going to experiment, and I'm going to actually bring it out here on the hard top so y'all can see it, because my house is so freaking dark. You can't see anything in there, so I don't do videos because it's so dark. I'm in a newer home. My home was built in like 2007, and for whatever reason they didn't put lights in the ceiling, so we have like, you know, like floor lamps and stuff, which is fine. Well, it's just in the living room. There's no overhead lighting, so we have to use a floor lamp, but there's lighting everywhere else. But still, I have this huge like porch. See that roof covered porch? And it's so much shade. It's so dark in my house. So anyway, yeah, I'm gonna bring it out and out here on the hardtop so we can kind of experiment with different layouts, and y'all can give me advice, and maybe even you have ideas about like durable materials that I can use that are easy to clean. And lightweight is very important, because I want to be able to just kind of when I'm done with the box, put it away, stow it away, but it's not so heavy. I'm not like I have to have another person, because look at those nipples, look at them nip nops. They're like big. They're big. She's a black dog, so she gets hot real easy in the sun when it's out like this. So yeah, I'm going to be experimenting on the whelp box, and hopefully you guys can help me and just get ideas to make this as sterile, because I'm a clean freak. I'm not going to lie. Like, I'm not like clean freak, like ultra organized or anything of a person. Like, my house is nobody's show floor. But I am a very sterile person. I don't like bacteria and just filth. I don't like filth. So I do clean my whelping box like twice a day, sometimes 3 times a day. I'm constantly cleaning. So I want this to be as easy as possible, but safe for the puppies and safe for the mother. So if you have any ideas, or if you want to see me kind of set this thing up and y'all can help me as I go along, please comment and let me know. But anyway, I've been leaving this video for 10 minutes now and I'm still here. So I will officially let you guys go. Have a wonderful day and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.